So Italy came to prominence during the Roman Empire and the Renaissance. So my name is Ramit and I live in this southern European country called Italy, and I will take you across the various historical, geographical and social aspects of this country. It is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. This southern European peninsula has its massive influence across the world. In today's video, I will tell you about the history of this great nation. As it is really cold outside, I think I should go inside and continue the video. I'm back inside in a very cozy environment. So the Italian peninsula which we see has always had rich soil for cultivation and an excellent geographical location for the trade. So in its early history, migrants from all across Europe came here and settled down. So in the northwest of the peninsula, a tribe called the Etruscans settled down, and they had a very different language from others, and they thrived through the 800 BCE. By the 6th century, the Etruscans started to control the whole of Italy. Many leaders of the ancient Rome used to speak a Latin dialect. There were many communities who used to speak the same Latin dialect. Many of the Roman leaders had Etruscan origins. By the 3rd century BCE, the Romans took over the whole of the peninsula. In the quest of the expansion of the empire, the Romans fought the Carthaginians, the empire of the northern Africa. And in the end, the Romans defeated the Carthaginians and expanded their empire from Babylon to England. In the meanwhile, the Romans got in contact with the Greeks, and this influenced the Roman architecture, sculptures, literature and philosophy. During the 1st century BCE, 3 personalities of the empire became the most prominent: Julius Caesar, Marcus Crassus, Pompey Magnus. And after which, a civil war broke out, and as the result of that, Julius Caesar became the dictator of the empire. Later on, even Julius Caesar was assassinated due to his heavy grab of the power. After many conflicts, the adopted son of Julius Caesar, Octavian, declared himself the ruler, the emperor of the empire, and he called himself Augustus Caesar. He ruled the empire for 40 years. Through the course of the time, the Roman Empire saw massive change in the infrastructure. New sewage lines were built, roads were built, and other modern amenities were being built. The 4th century CE turned out to be the turning point of the empire, as the emperor Constantine converted himself to Christianity and established Roman Catholic Church for the empire. But the peace did not last long. The peninsula started witnessing foreign invasions. Initially, it was attacked by German Ostrogoths, and then the Byzantines invaded the peninsula to establish and rebuild the Roman Empire. After that, Italy got invaded by one another tribe called Lombard. As a result, Italy got divided into Lombards and Byzantines. The Lombards created independent kingdoms, and eventually Byzantines lost hold of their power. The papal state under the Pope from Rome to Ravenna had influenced a lot of politics in Italy, and gradually in the Middle Ages, the state established by the Lombards started becoming wealthy. In addition, the geographical location of Italy made it a hub of trade. The southern part of Italy was controlled by the Norman invaders, and whole of trade was managed by them. In the north, Venice became the most powerful city-state. It became tremendously rich during the Renaissance. Meanwhile, the port city of Genoa was being managed by Byzantine craftsmen. The city of Florence was ruled by the Medici family, and they sponsored artists and thinkers like Boccaccio, Machiavelli, Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. These were the people who wrote the golden history of Renaissance Italy. In the 16th century, again foreign invasions started taking place. Invaders from Austrian Habsburg to the Spanish Bourbons attacked Italy. In the meanwhile, Protestant reformations took place. People started questioning the Catholic Church. This was due to the invention of printing press. New ideas were spreading like a wildfire. In opposition to that, the Catholic Church started a counter-reformation protest, and eventually Church gained the political power back. Now, Italy has been attacked by Austrian Habsburgs, Spanish Bourbons and the Spanish Habsburgs. The situation remained the same till the French Revolution of 1789, when Napoleon Bonaparte started to have expansions and invasions across Europe. When Napoleon invaded Italy, he transformed the small kingdoms into large republics. After the defeat of Napoleon, Vienna Congress took place, in which the ambassadors across Europe decided that Italy should go back to the system it had before Napoleon. The reformist system established by Napoleon was being liked by the people, but Austrians in the north and Spanish in the south again started ruling Italy. In the meanwhile, ethnic and nationalist revolutions across Europe started taking place. In Italy, the idea of one united Italy with a single nationality started spreading like a wildfire. The slogan of Viva Italia started becoming prominent across the peninsula. The northern part of Italy got united under the Prime Minister of Piedmont Sardinia, Camillo de Cavour. In the south, the revolutionaries united under a revolutionary Giuseppe Garibaldi, who had an expertise in guerrilla warfare which he learned during his revolutions in South America. Giuseppe Garibaldi invaded the southern peninsula and united one country. A new country was born thanks to Giuseppe Garibaldi and Camillo Cavour. Italy became unified in the year 1861. Eventually, Venice joined the Italian peninsula in the year 1866, and finally Rome joined in the year 1870. The king of Piedmont Sardinia, Vittorio Emanuele II, became the first king of United Italy. This peace continued till the First World War. Then, after the war in the 1920s, Italy went to a great economic depression. As a result of that, extremist ideas across Europe started spreading like fire. Italy got under a dictator, Benito Mussolini. Benito Mussolini carried out his fascist regime, where freedom of expression was completely banned. Anybody who was against the power was beaten up by his black shirts. Later on, Benito Mussolini got executed and the people got independence from the fascist regime. After the World War II, King of Italy held a referendum where people voted for a republic, and since 1945, Italy has been a republic. It has become one of the most advanced economies of the world with high standard of living and greater life expectancy. Italy has been the founding member of the European Union and is the member of the exclusive G7. Italy of today is one of the most important touristic places on earth, and it is one of the most desirable places to live.